What President Trump is doing is he is removing federal bureaucrats who are defying democracy by failing to implement his lawful orders, which are the will of the whole American people.
Hopefully y'all was picking up what he was putting down. Everything the president is doing is actually lawful. Everything he's doing right now is actually lawful. He's abiding by the Constitution that they're claiming that Trump is ripping up.
It is true that many of the people in this room for 4 years failed to cover the fact that Joe Biden was mentally incompetent and was not running the country. It is also true that many people in this room who have used this talking point that Elon is not elected fail to understand how government works. So I'm glad for the opportunity for a brief civics lesson. A president is elected by the whole American people. He's the only official in the entire government that is elected by the entire nation, right? Judges are appointed, members of Congress are elected at the district or state level, which is one man. And the Constitution, Article 2, has a clause known as the vesting clause, and it says the executive power shall be vested in a president, singular. The whole will of democracy is imbued into the elected president. That president then appoints staff to then impose that democratic will onto the government. The threat to democracy, indeed the existential threat to democracy, is the unelected bureaucracy of lifetime tenured civil servants who believe they answer to no one, who believe they can do whatever they want without consequence, who believe they can set their own agenda no matter what Americans vote for. So Americans vote for radical FBI reform, and FBI agents say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote for radical reform on our energy policies, but EPA bureaucrats say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote to end DEI, racist DEI policies, and lawyers in the Department of Justice say they don't want to change. What President Trump is doing is he is removing federal bureaucrats who are defying democracy by failing to implement his lawful orders, which are the will of the whole American people.
Hopefully y'all was picking up what he was putting down. Everything the president is doing is actually lawful. Everything he's doing right now is actually lawful. He's abiding by the Constitution that they're claiming that Trump is ripping up. I will say this, though, and I'm speaking up for, I keep on, and here's the thing. There's a lot of people that I'm connected to who are negatively impacted by all of these DEI programs being taken away. Why? Ding, 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 because I'm black. And most of the people I know are black. And most of the people I know are Democrats. So I want y'all to understand something. There's a war going on outside. All right. I know people who were promised jobs by the federal government. And those jobs are on pause and can potentially be taken away because the DEI policies that were in place. All right. So I want y'all to stop saying racist DEI policies. These people who are pushing the policies are very much racist, but the policies themselves impact a lot more people than the opposite race of white people. They impact white women. They impact white men. They impact Latinos, Hispanics. They impact Asian, anybody from the Asian heritage. They impact black people. They impact everyone, okay? But they were being pushed because we already know that the Democrats have to push certain social programs in order to receive the votes that they received. But the way that they're packaged, they packaged them wrong. They represented them wrong. So now a whole slew of individuals are negatively impacted by it. And I'm talking about students. I'm talking about, and these students aren't the people out there pushing this, but they are negatively impacted. These are people that went their lives trying to do things the right way, and they are negatively impacted. But we want to call everything racist. Everything is not racist. How do you feel when black people say racism still exists? Or when people say this is a racist country? You say, no, it's not. And then you would go and point out a million reasons why the country is not racist. But then when this gentleman is talking, Mr. Stephen Miller, he says racist DEI policies, and he's not corrected by Caroline Levitt, and he's not going to be. As a matter of fact, she's going to say the same things. So there's a whole bunch of double speak and hypocrisy going on in our government, and I'm talking about on the right and on the left. All right. President Trump is not governing the same way he did in his first term. He's doing it a lot more stern this time. All right. He's a lot more sharp in the way that he's doing things. And although he's moving us forward and the people who voted for him, we don't mind seeing every promise he made being kept because that's what we voted for. But we also are turning a deaf ear and blind eye to the other side of this country who are negatively impacted. All right. No, this is not van capping or caping for Black people. I'm giving y'all a perspective that you probably don't see and probably don't even care about because it don't impact you. But it is. It's happening. It's happening. You know what I mean? We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. I would be remiss if I did this live stream and I did not tell you that. That's part of my thing. All right. Something that I bring to the table is the part of the world that you don't see. I voted Democrat my entire life. Most of my family and friends and social groups are Democrats. This is all they talk about. Everybody's losing their jobs. Everybody's kids that were promised a job when they came out of school because they're in an HBCU, and any program that's connected to the federal government and the HBCU is automatically deemed racist DEI programs, which is dumb as hell. I want y'all to understand that. The United States government aren't even showing up anymore to HBCU programs because they're deeming everything to be racist DEI programs. It's dumb. It's dumb. Everything is not a racist DEI program, okay? I'm just saying, everything is not. I do realize that the Democrats framed it that way, and they pushed it that way. And these things are bound to happen. This is a part of the cleanup. I get it. I'm just letting you know what's going on out there in the world. Are we making America great? Maybe. Maybe not. We will see. Am I still rocking with Trump? Absolutely. But should y'all hear what's going on the side that you probably don't listen to or don't care to listen to, that's not particularly in your algorithm? Because a lot of times this is what happens. And y'all probably don't want to hear this, but I still want y'all to like the video because this is what we do. We're family, right? This is called LFR Family. It's not just called Van's channel. All right. It's the LFR Family. And I do realize you have a point of view, and I'm going to highlight them. Y'all are writing your tails off. You're like, but Van, what you're saying is big words after big words after big word. So my job is to give you my learned experience in my side of things, right? A side of things that a lot of you probably don't see. I want to see Trump have the best presidency than anybody. Everything that they're saying on the left, I want them to be dead ass wrong because I voted for Trump. I like to win. I want to win. I want our country to win. I want wars around the world to stop. I want our economy to be better than it's ever been. That's what I want. But When everybody was putting out that Project 25 and it was in 2025 and they were saying, go look at Project 2025. No, I'm not. It's 900 pages, bro. I'm busy. But I was trying to look at different things and check it out and watch other people who read it. And they were saying that Trump is going to get rid of all of the black people and install all of his own people. He's going to get rid of all the black people and then install his own people. And I'm like, ain't no way that's going to happen, bro. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Ain't no way. He's going to remove all the black people and the women out of all and then install. Nah, I ain't going to do that. All I'm telling you is it's starting to look like that. And if you don't see it, I can show you some things, but I want Trump to make sure that this country is great for everybody. That's it. I want everybody to win under Trump's presidency. That's what I want. If you don't want that, maybe you're racist. Y'all probably taking y'all likes back now. I promise you I'm not trying to piss nobody off, but I know I am. And guess what? I don't care. Why? Because we're all adults. Let's have this conversation. Let's have this conversation. I am utterly pissed off that my daughter is doubting her opportunities that she worked and bust her ass for. That my son is doubting his opportunities. He's looking at opportunities that he know that he earned. I put him up against any white boy. And I say white boy because this is what we're dealing with here. When we got the federal government simply pulling out of deals with organizations like black universities, simply because it begins with black and is a part of DEI. Let me tell y'all something. Black people benefit off of DEI. We're the number 7th group that benefit off of DEI. The first group is white liberal women. The second group, I believe, is Latinos and Hispanics. No, it's Asians. The third group is Latinos and Hispanics. The fourth group is LGBTQAI+. The fifth group, I believe, is veterans. The sixth group, I believe, is white liberal men that benefit off of their white liberal women getting government contracts. And the seventh group is black people. So we keep on saying these racist DEI policies. That only makes us believe that it's people of color that's benefiting off of it, and that's not the truth. You want to go look into it? Feel free. I will love you to. And bring me all the information you got so we can have this conversation. But my kids are involved, and this is a man speaking directly to not only my followers, my supporters, my amazing LFR family. Y'all are dope, but I would never lie to y'all on purpose. This is what it is. This is me being honest with you all. Unless you just want me to lie and ride the gravy train and just say what works in order to build up my support base. And I ain't doing that. What's the point of that? Guess what, though? Guess what? Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. I'm not begging Trump to do shit. Excuse my French. Sugar honey iced tea. I ain't begging Trump to do sugar honey iced tea. I ain't begging Pete Hegseth to do sugar honey iced tea. I don't need them to to hire my children as engineers. I don't need that. I've trained my children up to be the best at what they do. They can easily go and work at a daggone Raytheon or one of those big engineering companies. They're definitely capable of doing that. But I worked for the federal government for 17 years. My wife has worked for the federal government for over 25 years. And we worked at a high level. My children plan on coming and working at a high level. So they're going to get what they're supposed to get regardless from any company that will have them. And it will be merit based. They just so happen to be black. But we're starting to say it too damn much. DEI racist policies, DEI race. You know how when the news always send out talking points that they want CNN and MSNBC, CBS, ABC, you name it, to say, all of them say it at the same time. Like Trump is putting us in a constitutional crisis. Trump is putting us in a constitutional crisis. Trump is a constitutional crisis. They want everybody to be programmed in order to repeat and promote their propaganda. That's what it's starting to seem like they're doing with the DEI, racist DEI policies, racist DEI policies, racist DEI. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think anybody should be picked simply because they're black. Let's start there. I think that all people should be able to compete with one another. That's where I am. So when you pull away your support and say, F y'all, y'all are a black institution, we don't want no pots to do. We don't want no pots of y'all. That's some racist sugar honey iced tea. It's racist, bro. Ain't no different ways to say it. It's racist.